Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we have missing Cynthia Atterberry. She went missing June 27th, 1981 from Castle Rock, Colorado, 25 years old, 5'2", 111 pounds, blonde hair, green eyes. She was last seen near Pike National Forest in Castle Rock, Colorado, June 27th, 1981. She disappeared with her boyfriend, Oscar Joseph McNair Jr. The couple were originally from Springfield, Illinois, and moved to Colorado in May 1981, and neither of them contacted their families in Illinois after the move. They were never heard from again. Investigators believe they were shot to death in an argument with two men from Springfield. What? Police got tips that their bodies were placed in 55-gallon drums and buried on property owned by one of the suspects in the Rocky Mountain foothills, half a mile south of South Platte, Colorado. A search of the area in 1985 turned up nothing, however. No one's been charged in their cases. Okay, so here's her Namus case. 5'2", 111 pounds. So she may be with Oscar McNair. Brown hair, blue eyes, it says. This is brown hair, blue eyes. I think the other one said blonde hair, blue eyes. But you know, as you get older, if you have blonde hair, I don't, but as you get older, sometimes it gets darker. So where someone might call it blonde, someone might call it brown, someone might call it dirty blonde, just like people with black hair. If you're around a lot of people that have black hair, one person might say they don't have black hair, they have dark brown hair, and to you it may look black. So now we're going to look at some Jane Does. There's one in Lakewood, Colorado, and that is 44 minutes away from where she went missing, going towards Denver. Skeletal remains found in cauldron in vacated residence, a shed that was on the market to be sold. I wonder if that's that. Sometimes they have those underneath things that were made with the old clay septics, like a septic kind of tank thing. I wonder if that's what that is, but I'm not sure. Haven't looked it up. We have this female, except her estimated PMI was 1993, because it says 1 year. Brighton, Colorado, 18 to 35 years old. Pre-40, looks like she had dark hair, 5'3". The victim's skeletal remains were located in a field near 54th Avenue and Marion Street. She may be white, Native American, or Hispanic, near complete. Skeleton, brown hair, possibly frosted or highlighted hair. A small stature. Oh yeah, they said the other girl, they called it brown hair, so I don't know. Friendship ring with hearts. Possible wedding band. 1 hour away. Adams County, Colorado. Unsure, uncertain if it's a Jane Doe or a John Doe. Found in 2001. Remains found in a field just south of 56th Avenue and Pecos Street. And there's a Jane Doe found in 1995. Estimated PMI is 2 years. Estimated age 17 to 36. Found in Clear Creek County. Cannot estimate height or weight. Skull is located near Echo Lake in Clear Creek County. And since there's a picture, we might as well look at the picture. And then look at her. And look at the picture. And look at her to see what you think. Okay, and then that's an hour and 15 minutes away. Then we have a Jane Doe found in Silver Plume, Colorado, 2014. Estimated age 23 to 43 years old. Estimated PMI 3 years. Hour and 16 minutes away. I don't know if you noticed this, but you look at where, well, I'm going to go through this and then I'll show you. We have a Jane Doe in Fremont, Colorado, 1987. Estimated PMI is 1 year. Age 25 to 40 years old. 5'5", 115 pounds. I think she was 5'2" or 5'3". The victim was located at CR 67, 13 miles north of Highway 50 in Fremont County. Brown, light brown, long hair. Wow. 1981. Where's that at right here? To 1987 would be 6 years. 5'5", 5'2". Okay. I don't know. 1 year, so that'd be 1986. Tattoo on back right hand. Lake Arrowhead, California. Brown leather western boots, size 6.5. 6.5. Maybe. Probably not. I don't know. Emerald diamond ring, cameo ring. I don't know what size shoes she'd wear. 2 hours away. 6.5 is probably about 5'5". No. Might be right. I don't know. Weld County, Colorado, a female found in 2022. An hour and a half away. It looks like she probably died closer to 2022. Because I don't know though. Look at you see how red the clothing is, and you think, oh, that's new, but it's a stock image, so who knows? So, because there's no estimated PMI, no estimated year of death, 5'2" to 5'6". Skeletal remains found in Weld County, an incorporated area. Talks about the clothing. Wonder if they were 17 years old. This is 30 to 58, so maybe not. An hour and a half away. And Rye, Colorado. Female found in 2022. Scattered skeletal remains found by property owner. Flashlight in pocket. Small pink coin purse. It's terrible. Hour and 44 minutes away. There's Colorado Springs right in the middle. Buena Vista, Colorado. Someone was found in 1989. Single mandible was found underneath the porch of a residence. Buena Vista. There's Castle Rock. There's Colorado Springs again. I don't know how to pronounce that city. Not sure if it's a male or a female. Not sure the race. Partial skull fragment found near an entrance to an abandoned mine shaft in 1986. 2.5 hours away. This person, not sure if male or female. Not sure of the race. found in, I don't know how to pronounce that either, Ouray. That's the name of the county too. 5.5 hours away. And I was looking, you have all these Jane Does, and I wonder if they were all killed by different people, or if any of them were killed by the same person. Because I think about that, because my first husband, he used to talk about all the time, when he was really young, after we got married. Not before, because after I married him, I said, how come you weren't like this before we got married? And he said, because you never would have married me if you would have known what I was really like. And then he would talk about, he wanted to kill homeless people, if he could kill homeless people, see if he could get away with it, what kind of people you could get away with killing and things like that. And I'm one of those people, like, I would see a homeless person and I would, give them money or take them food and feel bad for them, and, kind of opposite thing. And so, and then my husband, now I look at him and I think, how do I attract these people? Because I mentioned to my husband the other day, I was like, sometimes I think, I think you've hurt me, and I thought it looked like an accident, but I think you might have done it on purpose. And he just started laughing and laughing and laughing and laughing and laughing. So now I think, oh, maybe he's the one that, maybe he did do it on purpose, right? So, and I've met people in my life that I've been around people that have done bad things. I've known men that have done bad things. And I have, like, somebody once told me I could never hurt a fly, because somebody does something bad to me, I like to be kind to them in return, and try to shower them with kindness, because there's too much hate in the world, and you need to spread the kindness like a domino effect, right? So, but I look at these things and I think, well, because they could have been all killed by different people, but if somebody was killing people, one of the ways they might do it would be like giving them a ride, offering them a ride, be in a place where they could give them a ride. Because people put themselves in a position. I knew a guy once, he used to tell me what a nice guy he was, and would say if I went drinking or anything, and I needed a ride, or I needed somebody to be sober and give me a ride home, he would be the one who would do that. And if I had any friends like that, because he knew women, that he would go, and if they needed somebody that was sober to be with them, that he would do that. But I was friends for him for a couple of years, and then I never had sex with him, and all of a sudden he didn't want to be my friend anymore because I never had sex with him. And he wasn't a bad-looking guy. It's just that I wasn't interested, So after a couple years of being my friend, he just, he's saying he's a nice guy, but he's not really a nice guy. So you wonder, and I don't think he would ever hurt anybody. I just am saying he wasn't a nice guy. But you see, I look at these places, and you can't count where she went missing from. That was Castle Rock. But when you look at the other places where they are and how close they are to other cities, like this is Lakewood. Look how far it is from Denver. I don't know how far it is from Colorado Springs. And this one, here's Lakewood. And there's Brighton. And you'd have to do it by the years. And there's the one in Adams County. But you wonder, where are the killers living at? There's Lakewood. There's Clear Creek County. There's Lakewood. There's Silver Plume. There's Colorado Springs. There's Castle Rock. But Lakewood's probably close to... Castle Rock's where she went missing, isn't it? So it'd be Fremont County, right? Silver Plume, Fremont County. Anyway, there's Colorado Springs. There's Weld County. So there's Fort Collins right there. But you wonder what would be along that highway. You wonder where would the killer be living if they were. There's Colorado Springs. There's Rye County. You can't count Castle Rock. There's Colorado Springs. There's Buena Vista. So you wonder if Colorado Springs again, because it's in between. But you wonder if they were killed by, if any of them were killed by the same person, any of them at all, where do you think that person might have lived, right? Or maybe they were just all killed by different people. Maybe they all died in different ways because it's over the years, because sometimes it's the husband, it's the boyfriend, it's somebody you know. Sometimes it's somebody that puts themselves in a position, where they'll pick up hitchhikers, give you a ride, maybe somebody you meet in a bar. We don't have bars here, thank goodness. But you just never know. So I wonder if the same person killed any, more than one person, or if they were all different people. But I like to scroll through these and look and wonder, where did they live? The person that did things to them or that hurt those people. If they, they could have, sometimes you could be out somewhere hitchhiking and you could, somewhere that cold, you could, I don't know, but they could die different ways. But I just like to look at that, and I thought I would point that out to you so you could look at that, how far away they are from a different city or a different place, because you just never know. And I don't think I've ever actually known anybody that killed anybody, but I've known people that, that were abused. That's the thing. Maybe that's the thing, because I was abused so much in my lifetime, and I have such a soft heart, and maybe it's the abuse, because the men that I've known, a lot of them have been abused as well. So they have, they've been abused by their siblings, by their parents, by different people. Some of them were, one of them, some of them I don't know if they were abused at all or not, but some of them I know that were, very abused as children and growing up. So I think that does something to somebody, and maybe that's why. But just looking at these and wondering if any of them could have been killed by the same person, because it's over like a 40-year period. Just in this video, I was just wondering where the person might have lived. Anyway, we get ourselves into these situations, don't we? Because we have soft hearts and we want to help people, and we like to help people because there was nobody there to help us. Sometimes you go to help people and you care about them and you feel bad for them for what they're going through, and so you stick by them and you try to help them and help them and help them. Sometimes you get yourself into a mess so much, it's really hard to get out, isn't it? But anyway, sometimes it's just your life. And being a blessing to other people is a blessing in itself. So if you have the opportunity to be a blessing to someone else's life, you realize that that's just a blessing in itself to be able to do that. And I've just been rambling in this video and I've got to quit. Anyway, so if you have any information about what might have happened to her, I don't know about the Springfield, Illinois thing, because I don't know. But if you have any information, people drink and talk over the years. Maybe you've heard somebody drinking and talking. Maybe you know what happened to her. So sad, only 25 years old. 5'2" and 111 pounds. Just a young girl, So if you have any information, please contact authorities and let them know. If you were afraid to contact them years ago, maybe you're not afraid to contact them now. If you, maybe you gave the information to someone years ago and you're not sure if they still have it because it's been a lot of years and they may not have that information anymore. So maybe you want to come forward and give them that information. Don't forget to pray for her as well as these Jane Does if you have any information about them. And please don't forget to pray for them because each of these Jane Does is someone's family member, someone's loved one. They don't know what happened to their family member or their loved one. These are people whose families have never been able to have a proper funeral, scatter their ashes, say goodbye. You know, they may wonder if their loved one is coming back for all these years and they may not know what happened to them. So if you have any information at all, please come forward and contact authorities. And like I said, please don't forget to pray for their family and their loved ones. Feel free to leave comments and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.